The blood generators have been controversial to say the least. While some people believe that the side objective it creates is a nice change of pace for the game, others believe that perks not working on them is a major downside. I, on the other hand, have been focused on the proximity in which blood pumps and blood generators spawn next to each other. If you don't know what I'm talking about, here's an example of how quickly a generator can be done solo when the blood pump spawns next to the blood generator. So after watching that, you may be asking yourself, why did the blood pump spawn that closely to the blood generator? The answer is because blood pumps spawn where hooks normally spawn. Now, in theory, it shouldn't be a problem to allow blood pumps to share the same spawn mechanic as hooks. However, the problem here is that there was no set minimum distance between blood pumps and blood generators. And if there is a set minimum distance, it's certainly not working as intended. Ultimately, this is just a classic asymmetrical horror video game problem to have. Loot spawns and objective spawns have had issues. I've documented this in other videos about other asymmetrical horror games, and DBD really hasn't had this problem before because the only objective has been just completing the generator. The only example I can think of in DBD that would come close to this kind of problem is 3-gen scenarios where generators spawn too close to each other, but ultimately that's not the same type of problem here because we're not talking about adding 10, 20, 30 more seconds to a blood generator and that will solve the problem. It will just make the generators themselves become even more monotonous than the current standard version that we have for a generator. And I do think it's important to note that the blood pump spawning this close to the blood generator is rare. It's not very common, but the problem still exists, and if it goes unaddressed, it will become a problem down the line. I guarantee you. Thanks for watching.